Hey everybody, Dan here with Pain Free You. Today's topic is going to be calm mind, calm body. Alright, so I'll get to that in a minute. It's Friday night. Welcome to Saturday and the weekend. Hopefully you got some good things planned. Breathe in something positive. Exhale some negative. Sorry, get some texts. Breathe in the peace, exhale the noise. Shut off your phone, Dan. Turn it off. Alright, so calm mind, calm body. I will tell you this, the brain, the mind, it's the control center for everything, the entire thing. It controls movement, it controls the autonomic nervous system, it controls digestion, it controls immunity, it controls the stress response turning on, it controls it turning it off. It controls learning language, it controls learning musical instruments and sports, it controls literally everything. And so, if you find yourself saying things like, my body is doing this, my body is fighting against me, my body hates me, my body is torturing me, my body doesn't like that, you're chasing the wrong thing. Because your body isn't really doing anything other than responding to the directions from the brain. And that's why things like trying to fix the body with chiropractic, physical therapy, injections, all sorts of physical medical treatments is never going to do the trick, because you are chasing the result, you are chasing the symptom. Foam rollers, gadgets, cushions, you're trying to chase the symptom. Ice packs, heat packs, all of those things. You're working on the body. Sarno really said that the brain is what creates the pain, based on the perception that, at least initially, his thoughts were that the repressed negative emotions were too dangerous. We needed to be distracted from it. I also feel like, and I know this based on my study of pain science and brain science, that pain is here to protect us from any perceived danger. Typically physical. If you think you got a bad back, it's going to hurt every time you bend over. Why? Because your brain perceives bending over as dangerous. Think of any of the physical movements that you do that you're afraid of that always hurt. This is not a body problem. This is your brain perceiving that to be a problem, perceiving that motion, that activity, that body position, standing, sitting, laying down, right side, left side, whichever. If the brain perceives that those things are dangerous, it will turn on the pain very reliably. So, calm mind turns into a calm body, right? The fix is teaching the brain to be calm, right? And we can use our mind to teach the brain. We can do it all the time. There's actually stroke victims who literally have damage in their brain damage. Part of the brain dies. And you can use the mind and mental activities and exercises to teach the brain, to retrain the brain to work around that damaged part of the brain and create new connections around it. Stroke victims learn to walk again and speak again and move their limbs again. If the right side is, left limp, they can learn to do that. But they're using their mind, the thinking part of their mind, to really work on the brain, which is the massive stuff in our skull. So maybe the video should be called Calm Mind, Calm Body, right? Because we really can't directly control the brain activity, the nerve impulses, the circuits that are going off. But we can control our thinking and how we respond to the world, to our thoughts, to our emotions, to our physical sensations. And so, yeah, I think I'm going to call this video Calm Mind, calm body. Because if you can calm the mind down and stop freaking out, as I always say, and respond calmly, mentally, emotionally, to the crazy things that are going on physically, when the mind calms down, guess what happens? The brain automatically starts to perceive safety, and it starts to dial down this autonomic nervous system and turn down the volume on all of the noise that's been going on. So this is not a healing process. I don't agree with other TMS professionals that say we need to heal. Healing is this, healing is that, heal, heal, heal. And I'm not here to, pick battles with any of the other amazing TMS professionals out there. They're wonderful people. I'm friendly with most of them. The rest of them I just haven't met yet. But I don't believe there's anything to heal. Healing assumes injury or damage. And that's not what's going on. So, a calm mind will result in a calm body. So if your body's going a little bit haywire, first thing to do is not to go grab some ice or your foam roller or go see a doctor or any of that stuff, because at that point you're doing nothing to settle the mind down. And we use the mind to teach the brain to turn down the nervous system. How? Better instructions. We want to instruct the brain that the body's okay. Clarity. It really matters. Because when you're clear that this is all that's going on, your brain will start to believe you. Because you're clear consistently. And consistency makes all the difference in the world. If you're consistent for 4 or 5 days, and then on the 6th or 7th day, you get really doubtful and you spend, 6 hours on Google searching for medical, physical things. Then the next day you go, well, it's just TMS. Your brain's going to go, yeah, but what about all that stuff we just read? Or what about that thing our doctor told us? Or our physical therapist just told us when we go running back to the physical therapist or the chiropractor? Your brain's going to look at all that and go, you're not being clear here. And since the brain's job is to keep you safe and keep you alive, it's always going to default to believing the negative stuff, because that will more likely lead you to believe or lead you to be safe, right? If it's always cautious because it's always focusing on the negatives, you're more likely to be safe from those things you perceive as negative. It's our job to use our mind to teach the brain that you're really not in danger. That's the task at hand. There is no healing. There's nothing really to fix. This is a teaching exercise. It is a teaching exercise. And if you wanted to learn something, like a new instrument or a language, you do it consistently over time, a little bit at a time, and over time your brain eventually learns this new thing that you have been doing what? Practicing. So we're not actually fixing anything when we're learning a new language. We're not practicing, or we're not fixing anything when we learn a new musical instrument. We are simply practicing new skills. The new skill that I want you to start practicing is the ability to notice when you're going off the rails and then use your mind to calm down. You don't have to worry about the brain. With the correct information, with the correct instructions, with the correct calm response to our physical sensations and even our thoughts, which go off the rails sometimes, the brain will handle the rest. Don't get stuck on the neuroplasticity and rewiring your brain and all that crap. Yes, that is the mechanism, and the brain will be doing all that stuff, but we don't have to pay attention to that. Better instructions, the brain will figure out the rest. It knows what to do. And I do like this phrase. My body's got this handled, and that includes the brain. My body's got this handled. I don't need to get involved. And when I say I mean the conscious mind, the thinking part of our brain. I don't need to get involved in this. The only thing I need to do is settle down. Settle down the thinking. Settle down the response to the physical sensations. Yes, feel your emotions. Why? Because that will also further teach the brain that these emotions are no longer a danger. and you don't need protecting from your emotions or stress or any of that stuff. When you're highly stressed at work or your kids or your family or whatever's going on, use your mind to teach your brain that this stress is not dangerous. And sever the tie between stress equals sensations like pain. It doesn't have to be that way. So I'm going to wrap this one up, but a calm mind will translate to a calm body. So if you guys want to laugh, I got my WTF shirt on, but it says, "Where's the fish?" So I haven't actually fished since June when I was at the lake house. I need to get back out there, maybe this weekend. But love you guys and gals. Enjoy your Saturday or whatever day of the week you're watching this. And we'll see you tomorrow. Love you.